Hello, this is John Locke, and today I'm answering a question that's been in my to-do pile for a minute, but I think it's time to answer this question, and that is, what is the ideal length of time that you should sign a contract with the SEO company? What is the ideal engagement length? What should you expect? Now, most SEO companies are going to tell you that you should sign up for 6 months. Now, some might be different. It might be 10 months, it might be 12 months. For larger companies with more competition, that might be a thing where it's a 12-month contract. For most mid-sized businesses, 6 months is ideal. And the reason being, if you are starting from a position where you are not ranking for anything and you are getting no organic traffic from Google, from your website, you're getting no new business from your website, then there's probably a lot of work to do, and 6 months is a reasonable amount of time to get all that done, because the top reasons why sites usually don't rank: the content is wrong, or there's not enough content, or the content is just weak, or you have no links coming into your site. That's a big thing. It takes time to build links. Or the user friendliness, the design, the user experience of your site is completely jacked up and it needs to be fixed. You need a redesign, you need a better user experience. So those three things take up a lot of time. And believe me, they can take up a lot longer than 6 months to create content, build links, redesign your site. The 6 months is very, very reasonable to expect that. Now, here's some exceptions to that rule. Now, I've heard some SEO consultants, I saw one in particular, and I will respectfully disagree with what they're saying, but I've heard at least a couple of people say 3 months maximum is what you should do, and preferably month to month. And here's why I'm going to disagree with that completely. 3 months is probably the minimum. It shouldn't be the maximum. It probably should be the minimum. And here's why. If you're not ranking, if you're in a competitive field, it's going to take 3 months to pretty much implement any course of action that needs to be done. 3 months maximum is putting the SEO company in a tight spot. 3 months minimum is more reasonable. Now, month to month. If you're already on page 1, let's say that you're on page 1, but maybe you're not number 1. Maybe you are, number 6, or you're number 9, or you're number 11. Maybe you're the top of page 2. In that case, going month to month might make a little sense. If you just need someone to throw gas on the fire and keep the ball rolling of the work that you've already done, then going month to month makes sense. But if you're coming from a position where you're not ranking for anything and you're not getting traffic for anything, going month to month is a bad idea, because most places, and especially smaller companies that are, maybe 1 or 2 people, maybe 3 people, they're going to bail out of that after 1 month. They're going to expect everything to be done in 1 month or maybe 2 months. And then if they're not ranking number 1 right away, they're going to bail out. And so they're going to say, SEO doesn't work. That's why I don't like month to month. I like giving a reasonable time frame to get stuff done. There's a second reason why month to month I don't like this idea. And I think it's a bad idea in most cases, unless you're already ranking and you just need to keep the ball rolling and the momentum going. And that is, let's say that your site is trash, your content is weak, you have no links. Basically, you need everything done in order to rank. And let's say that you hired an SEO company to do this, and they have 800 people working on your case, and they get everything done within a week. And they're working around the clock. And they build this entire site, build out 1 million links, write 200 pages of content in a week. Not that that's going to happen, but let's just say that this happens. It's still going to take Google a couple of weeks to catch up with that. A few weeks usually. to reflect the changes in the search rankings. Google has a delay. If you make changes, it doesn't the changes don't appear right away. For one, Google has to recrawl your site. It needs to go back to those pages and go get the pages and then put it in the index. You can look at this video over here about indexing and crawling. But there's a delay that Google puts on it because Google does not want people, SEOs, to test theories out, make a change, and then the next day, you either go up or down, and then maybe you make another change, and you can tell exactly what happened. Google tries to space it out nowadays a little bit farther. So going month to month, even if somebody did these miracle changes, redid your site, rebuilt your content, redid all your links, it's not, you'd be very, very lucky to see those changes reflected in the search engine rankings by the end of that month. So month to month, I don't like that idea. 3 months maximum, I don't like that idea. And I'm going to close with this. If you have to hedge your bets so hard on an SEO company, if you are like, I only want to go month to month because I want to hedge my bets, or I want to have 3 months maximum because I'm hedging my bets because I don't trust this company, don't hire that company. It's really that simple. If you do not trust them to the point where you have to hedge and say, we're only going month to month, and if we don't see any changes right away, we're going to get rid of it, then you're either not ready for SEO or you should not hire that SEO company, because a lot of this is, most companies that have been around for a long time have reviews and case studies. They're reputable. Now, if it's a brand new company, that might be a little bit different. But if a company has longevity, they have reviews, they have customer testimonials, and you still want to hedge and go month to month, you probably shouldn't hire that company. Just saying, if the trust isn't there, the project is not going to work. It's really that. Web design projects are like any other project out there, SEO projects, anything that has to do with something that's so critical and so crucial to your business. If you don't trust and that the company is going to do a good job, don't hire them. Just don't hire them, because it's already starting off on the bad foot. Hope that makes sense. Like I said, most companies are going to ask for a 6-month minimum to be able to do all this stuff, because it's usually a lot of stuff that needs to be done. I think 3 months maximum is, I don't like that idea. I think 3 months minimum is really what it should be in most cases. 3, usually 6. Bigger companies, you might want to keep a SEO company on retainer year-round. If you just need someone to throw gas on the fire and create content and links and keep the ball rolling, but you're already ranking, then month to month is fine, but in most cases it's not. I hope that makes sense. My name's John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO, and I'm here every single day making videos on SEO, answering your questions. Would love to see you subscribe. That's all I have for now. Until next time, peace.